Fourth graders, we're back for week number 23 since of remote learning since the beginning of the school year, and I'm going to be doing your next lessons in math. So we're going to be on Module 8, Lesson 4. It is multiply using partial products, so we're going to be using another similar strategy to area model for learning or working with 2-digit by 2-digit multiplication, and it begins on page 199, so go ahead and get that ready to go, and I'll get my camera going and we'll get started. So make sure that you have this packet, multiply using partial products. It is Module 8, Lesson 4, and we're going to continue using area model and partial products to help us multiply 2-digit by 2-digit numbers. So oranges grow on trees in a group with very little undergrowth called a grove. A section of an orange grove has 32 rows with 24 trees in a row. How many orange trees are in the section? So we have a section of orange grove that has 32 rows and 24 trees in each row. So this shows us that here's our rows and here's our groups in each row. So if we were to draw an array, we would have, 32 down and then 24 across, and then we would fill it in. But that would take a lot of time, so instead we're going to multiply using using area model and partial products. So remember when we talked about area model, we drew a rectangle first, and then we broke it into 4 parts, and then we found the area of each of our inside parts, right? So what we're going to be doing is we're going to basically take what we did with our area model and just write it as an addition problem underneath the multiplication problem. So essentially you're going to be multiplying the tens by the tens first, right? So we have our 20 times our 30, which is this peach section. So if we think about 20 times 30, we get 3 times 2 is 6, and then there are 2 zeros, right? We put 2 zeros on the end, so we would have 600. So our peach section goes here. So this was 20 times 30, which equals 600, and that's going to go in this first section. And then we go to our blue section, which would be multiplying the ones by the tens. So 30 times 4 ones, right? Inside here we would do 30 times 4. 3 times 4 is 12, and we put a 0 on the end, so we have 120. And that goes in our blue section. Then we're going to multiply the tens by the ones, so then we're going to have our 20 multiplied by our 2. Like if we were to write this, we would have, right? We would have our, because opposite sides are the same length, so our 20 times our 2. 20 times 2 is 40. And then our last section, we have our 4 times our 2, or our 2 times our 4. We're going to multiply the ones by the ones, which would be 8. So the pink section is 8. Then we're going to add them all together, just like we would take all of these pieces inside here, right? And we would add them together. We're doing the same thing here underneath, using the partial products. So 0 plus 0 plus 0 plus 8 is 8. 0 plus 2 plus 4 is 6. And then 6 plus 1 is 7. So there are 768 orange trees in the section. Okay? So it's basically taking what you would have written in your area model and just write it vertically underneath the multiplication problem. So we're going to practice another one. Oranges are often packaged in crates so that they can be shipped to different places. How many oranges are packed in 62 crates to be shipped? Well, we can see that there are how many oranges in each crate? There are 48 oranges in each crate, and there are 62 crates that are being shipped. So we're going to be multiplying. We're not going to do this estimation. I'm sorry, I remember this estimation drives me nuts. So we're just going to do our straight multiplication. It's just extra added stress. Okay, so we know we're multiplying by 62. We're doing 48 times 62. So first we're going to start by multiplying the tens times the tens. So we have 40, so we have 4 tens and we have 6 tens. So 60 times 4 tens equals 240 tens. So that would be 2,400. 60 times our ones, so we did 60 times our tens, now 60 times our ones. 60 times 8 ones would be 6 times 8 is 48, plus a 0 at the end, so 480 ones. So 480. Then the tens times the ones, so 2 times, so now we're going to do 2 times our tens, so 2 times our 4 tens, which is 8 tens, so that's 80. And then 2 our ones times our ones, so 8 times 2, which is 16. Then we add it all up together. 0 plus 0 plus 0 plus 6 is 6. 0 plus 8 plus 8 is 16, plus 1 is 17. 1 plus 4 is 5, plus 4 is 9, and then 2. So 2,976 oranges. Now, for me personally, I find this a little confusing. I personally like doing the area model better, but if this feels comfortable to you, that's why I'm teaching it to you, because some kids like working it in this way. Personally, I like doing it in the area model way. But so when we come down to this check for understanding, we're going to do one area model and we're going to do one in the way that we just were shown with our partial products, okay? So I'm going to show you what I mean. So we're going to do this first one. We're going to do an area model. So that way, if you feel more comfortable that way, you go for it. Personally, I feel more comfortable this way. So we take our 35 and we expand it to 30 and a 5. Our 47, we expand it. And then we write opposite sides are the same length. And now we can multiply. 30 times 40 equals 1,200. Right? 3 times 4 is 12, and then I have 2 zeros that go on the end. 5 times 40, well, 5 times 4 equals 20, and then I have to add another 0. I have to add a 0 to the end. 7 times 30, 7 times 3 is 21, put a 0 on the end. And then 5 times 7 equals 35. So now I can just add those numbers up. And I personally like to put them in order, biggest to smallest, when I'm doing my addition. So 0 plus 0 plus 5 is 5. 0 plus 1 plus 0 plus 3 is 4. 2, 4, 6, and then 1,645. Now for this one, if we do our partial products, we start in our tens places. So this would be 80 times 60, which would be 4,800. Then we're going to do so we did our tens places. Now we're going to do our ones placed by our tens places. So we have 9 times 60, which would be 540. Now our tens places by our ones, what am I doing? See, this is why I don't like this method. Our tens places, so we did 80 times 60, we need to 80 times 70, or 7, I mean, which is 560, and then we do 9 times 7, which is 63. So 0 plus 0 plus 0 plus 3 is 3. 0 plus 4 plus 6 is 10, plus 6 is 16. 8 plus 1 is 9. 5 and 5 is 10. 10 plus 9 is 19. 1 plus 4 is 5. 5,963. So for me, see, I already was confused. This one, for me, I don't know, it just is a lot easier to see and to do. So, but you figure out which one you prefer, and that's the one you should stick with. Okay? All right, so let's practice some more. And again, we're not going to do the estimate. So here we're at the on your own section. If you choose to pause the video and do this independently and then come back and check your answers, do not do the estimate. I'm just going to look back here. Yep, you're just going to multiply, and we're not going to do that one. Okay? All right, there are 87 seats available for a concert. Each ticket costs the same amount. How much would all the tickets cost for the available seats? So there are 87 total seats for the concert, and each seat costs $55. So if I were to set this up in area, I know I'm doing 87 times 55. So 87, 87, 50 and a 5, 50 and a 5, right? I do my expanded form. 80 times 50 equals 4,000. 8 times 5 is 40, and then after the 40, I have to have 2 zeros. 7 times 50 equals 350. 80 times 5 equals 400, and 7 times 5 equals 35. So we have 4,000, 350, 400, and 35. And I know I told you I put them in order from greatest to least, and I didn't do that this time. Sorry. 0 plus 0 plus 0 plus 5 is 5. 0 plus 5 plus 0 plus 3 is 8. 0 plus 3 plus 4 is 7. And 4 plus nothing is 4. So the tickets would cost $4,785 for all of the seats total. Mr. Edgar works 38 hours each week for 49 weeks every year. How many hours does he work in a year? So he works 38 hours every week for 49 weeks. So we're going to multiply 38 times 49. So again, I'm going to do the area model, but if you feel comfortable doing partial products, then you go for it. I'm going to come up here because I don't have any room down below. So I have 38 and 49. Oops, sorry about that. 38 and 49. So 30 times 40 equals 1,200. 8 times 40 equals 320. 30 times 9 equals 270. And 8 times 9 equals 72. So I have 1,200, 320, 270, and 72. So 0 plus 0 plus 0 plus 2 is 2. 0 plus 2 plus 7 is 9. 9 plus 7 is 16. Regroup my 1. 1 plus 2 is 3. Plus 3 is 6. Plus 2 is 8. And bring down my 1. So 1,862 hours. Okay. Number 5, again, we're not going to be estimating, we're just going to do the multiplication. If you feel comfortable and you want to try the partial products, then you can, or you can just do the area model, whichever is easiest or you're most comfortable with. So we have 29 times 53. So a 20 and a 9, a 50 and, oops, and a 3. It's better. So 20 times 50 is 1,000, right? 2 times 5 is 10, and then you put 2 2's on the end, or 2 zeros on the end. 9 times 50 is 450. 20 times 3 is 60. And 9 times 3 is 27. So now I'm going to add them up. 0,007, 0,5,6, 11, plus 2, 13. Regroup my 1. 1 plus 0 plus 4 is 5. and then 1,537. This one I'll do partial quotients just so you can see. So we're going to start in our tens. So we've got 60 times 10. So 6 times 1 is 6, plus 2 zeros. Then we have a 1 times 10, which is 10. Then we have 60 times 9, which is 6 times 9 is 54, right? And then you put a 0 on the end. And then 1 times 9 is 9. We add all those up together. 0 plus 0 plus 0 plus 9 is 9. 0 plus 1 plus 4 is 5. 6 plus 5 is 11. 1,159. All right, we'll do the next one, area model. So we have 14, so a 10 and a 4, multiplied by 79, so 70 and a 9. 10 times 70 is 700. 70 times 4 is 280. 10 times 9 is 90. And 4 times 9 is 36. So we've got 700, 280, 90, and 36. Add those together. Zeros plus a 6 is a 6. 0 plus 8 plus 9 is 17, plus 3, 20. 7 plus 2 is 9, plus 2 is 11. So 1,106. All right, we'll do partial products over here. We start in our tens place. So 90 times 30. That would be 2,700. Then 90 times 8, which is 720. Then 30 times 2, 60. And then 8 times 2, 16. The zeros, 6. 2 plus 6 is 8, plus 1 is 9. 7 plus 7 is 14. Regroup, and then I have 3,496. And the last two on this page, we'll do area model again over here. So 40 and a 6. 40 and a 6, so we expand that out, and then 58, 50 and an 8, 50 and an 8. Okay? 50 times 40, 2,000. Remember, 5 times 4 is 20, and add 2 zeros to the end. 6 times 50 is 300. 40 times 8 is 320. 6 times 8 is 48. So then I'll put my numbers here and add them together. 2,668. And then the last one on this page, again, I'm going to do the partial products like I've been doing. So we're going to have 80 times 70, 5,600. 8 times 7 is 56, 2 zeros on the end. Then we'll have 80, so we did 80 times 70, 80 times 6, 480. And then we have 70 times 5, 350, and 6 times 5, 30. Add them together. 0, 0, 0, 0, 0, all zeros. 8, 13, 16, 11, 14, 6. 6,460. Okay. Next page. So we're skipping number 11, going right to number 12. So there are 52 cards in a deck of fact cards. How many cards are in 36 decks? So we are going to be doing what? Writing an equation and solving. So we are going to be multiplying 52 times 36. And they want us to write an equation and then solve. So 52 times 36. 52, 36, 36. All right, 50 times 30 is 1,500. 30 times 2 is 60. 50 times 6 is 300. And 6 times 2 is 12. So we have 1,500, 300, 60, 12. 2, 7, 8, 1. So there are 1,872 cards. All right, our last four, we're going to do similar to what we did before. We're going to do some, area model and some partial products. So let's start with a partial product since we just did an area model. 65 times 33. So start with your tens. So 60 times 30. 6 times 3 is 18. 2 zeros on the end. Then we do 60 times 3, which is 180. Now 30 times 5, which is 150. And 3 times 5, which is 15. We add them together, 0, 0, 0, 5. 8 plus 5, 13 plus 1 is 14. 8, 9, 10, 11. So 2,145. Kind of went crooked on that one. All right, 21 times 42. We're going to do area model for this one. So expand out 21, expand out 42. Now let's do our multiplying. 20 times 40, 800. 40 times 1, easy enough, 40. 20 times 2, 40. 2 times 1, 2. So we have 800, 40, 40, and a 2. So 2, 8, 8, 882. 882. And our last two partial products we'll start with. 24 times 84. Start in our tens places. 20 times 80. 1,600. 20 times 4. 80. 80 times 4. 320, and 4 times 4, 16. 6, 11, 10, 2. 2,060. And the last one on this page, we'll do area model again. 90 and a 7, 90 and a 7. 50 and a 6, 50 and a 6. 90 times 50, 4,500. 50 times 7, 350. 90 times 6, 540. 7 times 6, 42. So we have 4,500, 350, 540, 42. 2, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 10, 14, and 5. 5,432. Alrighty. So you do not need to do the estimating on 4, 5, and 6. Just find the answers. You can either, I don't care which way you choose. If you prefer to do area model, do area model. You prefer to do partial products, do partial products. If you want to do a combination of both, like we did on here, you can do a combination of both. It doesn't matter as long as you do the work. And again, you do not have to do the estimating on 17 and 18. So no estimating at all. No estimating on 17 and 18. Whoops. And no estimating on 4, 5, and 6. All right, so please get that independent worksheet done for 8.4 and hand it in to me at school. Thank you. Have a great day. Bye.